But we begin first with the aftermath of Tropical Storm Isaias. As Eversource continues to face heavy criticism over its preparation, one of the big questions is who will end up paying for the cleanup? Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Mike Savino is live outside of Eversource's office in Berlin. Mike, will this cause the bills to go up again?
Well, I mean, certainly if Eversource gets what it wants, that's probably what's going to happen. And that's what they're telling ratepayers that they're going to seek approval for in a filing this week. Talking with lawmakers, too, they say the rules are set up for Eversource to get these kinds of rate increases. And they say that's part of the problem.
Maybe it's time for a different model.
With power restored and crews leaving the state, it's time for Eversource and United Illuminating to tally up the costs of cleaning up after Tropical Storm Isaias. But just who will pay for that? In a filing with the Federal Securities and Exchange Commission Monday, Eversource told investors it will be ratepayers. Management expects the cost to meet criteria for specific cost recovery and, as a result, does not expect the storm costs incurred to have a material impact to the results of operations of Eversource or CLMP. CLMP expects to seek recovery of these anticipated deferred storm costs through its applicable regulatory recovery process.
Reasonable cost recovery makes sense. Having the ratepayer pay for every mistake that they make, it doesn't make sense.
State law allows Eversource to recover costs associated with storm damage through rate hikes. But lawmakers say it's unfair for ratepayers to have to pay for what they see as a mistake by Eversource.
The shareholders need more risk right now. The ratepayers have, in my view, have done enough.
Attorney General William Tong has asked the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority to expand its investigation into responses by Eversource and UI. He wants to be able to seek fines and other penalties. But Senate Minority Leader Len Fasano says that the time to fight back against Eversource is before a rate hike. PURA approved storm-related rate hikes in 2014 and again last year.
The time to ask is when the rate went into effect. The time to ask is when they had the opportunity to cross-examine witnesses.
Now, Eversource did put out a response just a few minutes ago saying that, first off, they don't yet know what the costs are for their Isaias-related cleanup. But they also, again, pointed out that any rate hike has to go through the regulatory process and that the Public Utilities Regulatory Authority will have final say over any rates. Live from Berlin, Mike Savino, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.